Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this troubleshooting guide for DTC P0963, which stands for AT Clutch Pressure Control Solenoid Valve A. This issue affects the transmission system of the Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. The DTC code suggests that there is a malfunction related to the AT Clutch Pressure Control Solenoid Valve A, an essential component responsible for regulating the hydraulic pressure required for effective gear shifts. When this solenoid valve fails, the transmission may not shift correctly, notably not transitioning to second or fifth gear due to the fail-safe function activated within the transmission control system. It's critical to note that this DTC is primarily triggered by electrical circuit problems and is not related to mechanical issues within the transmission itself. In this guide, we'll outline detailed steps to diagnose and repair this issue effectively. In conclusion, addressing DTC P0963 effectively requires a thorough understanding of the components involved, particularly the AT Clutch Pressure Control Solenoid Valve A. This guide has detailed the necessary steps to diagnose and repair the issues surrounding this DTC, highlighting the critical nature of verifying electrical connections and solenoid performance. Promptly addressing electrical issues, whether they are caused by faulty components or poor connections, is key to preventing further complications with the transmission system. Regular checks on the solenoid's operation and timely use of diagnostic tools like the HDS are crucial best practices for maintaining transmission health in the Honda Accord. By following this structured troubleshooting procedure, you can ensure your vehicle remains in optimal operating condition, enhancing safety and driving enjoyment. In the case of DTC P0963, the component primarily affected is the AT Clutch Pressure Control Solenoid Valve A. This solenoid valve plays a crucial role in managing the hydraulic pressure within the automatic transmission of the Honda Accord. By controlling this pressure, it ensures efficient and timely shifting of gears, which is vital for smooth vehicle operation. The solenoid is housed within the transmission assembly, typically located in or near the valve body. When the solenoid fails, it disrupts the control of transmission fluid flow, leading to potential gear shifting problems. As a consequence, the transmission may not shift into second or fifth gear, thereby activating a fail-safe mode to protect both the transmission and vehicle operation. There are several potential causes for DTC P0963 that must be considered during the troubleshooting process. Firstly, an electrical circuit problem could be at the root of the issue, indicating broken or damaged wires, especially those connected to the solenoid or the powertrain control module, PCM. This means checking the connections for signs of wear or corrosion is crucial. Another possibility is a faulty AT Clutch Pressure Control Solenoid Valve A itself, which could require replacement if it fails to perform its intended function. Furthermore, poor electrical connections or loose terminals between the solenoid valve and the PCM can lead to erratic performance or prevent proper communication between components. Each of these causes requires thorough investigation as they contribute to the activation of the DTC. When the DTC P0963 is present, drivers may experience several noticeable symptoms related to their vehicle's performance. One of the most prominent symptoms is that the transmission does not shift correctly, particularly failing to go into second or fifth gear. This could lead to a sensation of hesitation during acceleration and might prevent the vehicle from achieving higher speeds comfortably. Additionally, engagement issues may occur while driving, which could complicate operations, such as merging or overtaking on highways. If left unresolved, These symptoms can significantly affect the overall driving experience and could lead to further damage in the transmission system due to excessive strain. Hence, identifying and fixing the issue promptly is essential for maintaining vehicle reliability. For the first troubleshooting step regarding DTC P0963, begin by pressing the engine start-stop button to put the vehicle in the on position, which activates the vehicle's electrical systems without starting the engine. This is essential for conducting diagnostics efficiently. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any stored diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, from the PCM, helping to reset the system so that it may accurately report any live issues. After clearing the DTCs, check for both pending and confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If DTC P0963 reappears as confirmed, it indicates that the failure persists, and you should proceed to Step 2. However, if there are no DTCs present, it suggests that the issue may be intermittent, warranting a check for poor connections and looseness in electrical terminals in the wiring between the solenoid valve A and the PCM. Continuing with Step 2 in the troubleshooting process for DTC P0963, focus on the automatic transmission, AT, clutch pressure control solenoid valve A specifically. Using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, assess the performance parameters of the solenoid valve. Here, it's critical to check if the actual current condition matches the predetermined threshold, which should be more than 0.035 amperes. If the values are indeed consistent, it suggests that the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve A is functioning correctly, allowing you to proceed to the next diagnostic step. Conversely, if the actual values do not meet the threshold, it indicates a failure of the solenoid valve, leading you to prepare for its replacement. Such data from the HDS is integral in confirming the operational status of this key component. Proceeding to Step 3 of the troubleshooting process for DTC P0963, the focus now shifts to checking the wires connected to the solenoid valve, particularly GND1 and GND2 lines. To initiate this step, first, press the engine start-stop button to put the vehicle in the off mode. After ensuring the vehicle is off, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to jump the SCS service check signal line. Disconnect the PCM connector B, which contains specific pins crucial for assessing the ground connections. Once the connector is detached, check for continuity between the specified test points, GND1 line, which is connected to pin 11 of the PCM connector B, black, and GND2 line connected to pin 20, brown, with the body ground. If there's continuity, it confirms that there have been no breaks in the GND1 and GND2 wires, indicating that the GND connections are intact and you may need to replace the PCM. If continuity is lacking, repairs will be necessary to correct any open connections in the wiring or issues with the body ground. After performing the necessary repairs for DTC P0963, it is crucial to conduct final verification to ensure the issue has been resolved. Begin by rechecking the DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to confirm that DTC P0963 is no longer present. This step is vital as it validates that the repairs made to the solenoid valve or wiring have been successful. Once the DTCs are verified, proceed to test the transmission's gear shifting functionality. The vehicle should transition smoothly between gears without hesitation or obstruction, signifying that the solenoid valve is now performing as required. Additionally, take note of any unusual noises or resistance during acceleration that might suggest remaining issues. This comprehensive final check ensures that both the repair and overall vehicle health are up to standard. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0963 and ensure long-term reliability of your Honda Accord, implementing a preventive maintenance routine is essential. Begin by regularly checking the wiring connecting the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve A to the PCM to ensure there are no signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion that could affect electrical connectivity. It's also beneficial to perform periodic inspections of the solenoid operation during regular service intervals. This ensures that any potential issues can be identified before they escalate into major problems. Furthermore, conducting frequent diagnostics with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, can help catch emerging trouble codes early, affording mechanical intervention before the vehicle encounters significant operational issues. Through these practices, you can minimize the risk of encountering the P0963 DTC in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.